So I got this Pampered Chef cooking blender a few months ago, and this is the first time I've ever used it because my kitchen's been kind of in a mess. So this is just setting it up in the cleaning cycle, and then we're going to try to make some celery soup. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so for anybody who missed the memo, I am vegan, pretty much. So, been vegetarian since about 1975. So anyway, so I will have some ingredients in here that maybe you wouldn't have, but so we're gonna try this with, I got a stalk of celery, 2 green onions, a zucchini, and a squash. The reason for zucchini and squash is it makes the soup really creamy if you don't use cream or dairy products, so good thing to know. A few carrots. These are the baby carrots that are extra sweet. I've got fresh cilantro or Italian flat leaf parsley, and then spices. We'll use a tiny bit of paprika, a little bit of celery salt, basil because I love it, ginger because it's spicy, a little bit of celery seed, chives, and a dash of salt and black pepper, probably a clove of garlic. Potato flakes because it will add to the squash as far as making the soup creamy without using cream or dairy products, and oat milk powder. You could also use a liquid oat milk, almond milk, something like that. So here we go, and this is ready to go. Okay, so I've never really used this thing before, although I've made a lot of soup. Normally what I would do is make soup in the stock pot on the stove, and then after it's cooked and cooled, I would put it in the food processor and blend it up so it's a really nice creamy soup. This gadget cooks and blends all in itself. So first time using it. So it's not as big as a stock pot, of course. So I wound up using a little less than a stalk of celery. I wound up using the yellow squash, but not the zucchini, which is fine. And the carrots, pretty much everything else, just less quantity. So 2 cloves of garlic. I did use the 2 green onions. We're going to add the spices, and then I'm also going to add the potato flakes and the powdered nut milk. And we'll see. I think it's going to be good. It looks delicious so far. Oh, and I should also say I will add a little bit of olive oil and water, of course. This is a really high water content vegetables in this. Celery is high water content, zucchini is also. And so I don't know exactly how it's going to reduce. But we'll see how it goes. It'll be good, I'm sure. Okay, so this is first time for everything. I've got everything in the gadget. This is the Pampered Chef cooking blender. And the only thing I would have probably done differently is the dry ingredients, the oat milk powder and the potato flakes and the spices. I probably would have put maybe in the middle. I put them on top. But anyway, we added water, olive oil, and we're going to see how it goes. This is me cooking. I just kind of throw stuff in, which I think people who cook a lot do. But so far so good. So we'll see. Here we go. Okay, so as far as the cooking blender goes, this is pretty cool. So it food processes while it cooks, and it does it intermittently. So on off. It has its own settings, so you just literally push the button and there you go. It looks like it's going to be really delicious. It's not boiling over, which is amazing because I've never used it before and I wasn't really sure. And anyway, I cleaned up the mess and it's still cooking. So far, awesome. Okay, so it quit cooking and the lid is off and it is steamy and creamy and looks delicious. We'll try it. Yum. Oh wow, it smells so good. Okay, so there we go. Cream of celery soup, vegan cream of celery soup, and sourdough bread with olive oil. Would have probably toasted it, but it is 1:47 a.m. and I am up cooking soup for the weekend. So yeah, it's delicious, really good.